Tesla is once again increasing the stakes in the EV sector by releasing a cutting-edge microprocessor that will ultimately crush its rivals. As you might anticipate, these chips were created explicitly for Tesla and were intended to enhance all of the characteristics of their vehicles. The new releases will benefit from the chip's game-changing performance and scalability, increasing consumer interest in Tesla vehicles. Welcome back to another exciting video from Informative Scoop. Today's video is about Tesla's new chip shocks the entire industry. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. What advancements can we anticipate, and will they be a fundamental aspect of Tesla? How does the brand new chip compare to the previous one? Please join us as we examine the potential of Tesla's new semiconductor chip. Previously, AMD processors and Intel worked together to develop CPUs for their vehicles. By selecting AMD, an American semiconductor manufacturer, to supply CPUs that would enhance the computer capabilities of their cars, Tesla has adopted a different approach. AMD focuses on developing accelerated processing units, or APUs, which efficiently integrate the capabilities of a CPU and a graphics processor. The app increases computer speed, graphic quality, picture loading, and processing power of numerous electronic devices by stacking the CPU and GPU on top of one another. Less energy is required because the two chips are close to one another. The gadget with the APU will survive longer without recharging while moving data over considerable distances. Additionally, the ease of production has made it a desirable choice for producers. Despite working with Tesla, the business is still a minor player in the automobile sector, but it is beginning to attract attention and take market share thanks to its streamlined offers, particularly in the higher price range. Built on Zen 2 x86 core architecture, with groundbreaking 7nm process technology and high-performance Radeon graphics with a SoC, the AMD Rise embedded is used in Tesla Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and Model S. Vega GPU architecture is included in some versions, such as the AMD embedded V1000 series. The low thermal design power, or TOP, and flexible input or output system of the Ryzen CPUs provide an uncompromised computing solution. They offer complete 4K UHD compatibility, high dynamic range (HDR), hardware-accelerated 4K films, and other features that facilitate the creation of high-resolution and high-definition images. Additionally, the Zen CPU architecture's combination with the radio and compute units yields superior media processing and computation capability of up to 3.6 teraflops in a TDP range of 12 to 54 watts. AMD's new 3000 and 5000 series processors offer enhanced PC and gaming performance without sacrificing speed or power economy. They are supported on motherboards B550 and X570 to give consumers using mid-range to high-end platforms extra bandwidth for storage and graphics. Following the announcement of the Tesla contract with the Computex Technology Conference in Taiwan in 2021, AMD processors and graphic chips will be used to support the infotainment system of the new releases of Model X and Model. Tesla focuses on increasing the computer capabilities of their car, with power and energy efficiency as two of their major computer requirements. Tesla's entertainment systems will have the same computing power as the most recent gaming console thanks to the processors. Before announcing the partnership, Tesla CEO Lisa Su praised the automaker, claiming that the work Tesla is doing is pushing the boundaries of what can be included in a car. She continued by outlining Tesla's efforts to make its DA systems as powerful as PCs, referring to them as a part of the more significant trend that computer is becoming ubiquitous. As Tesla will create its self-driving car chips, using Intel's Atom A3950 CPU in place of AMD's Rise APU by implementing RD and a 2-based Radeon processor. Those are not included in this contract. The Intel Atom A3950 that Tesla formerly used for its infotainment is replaced by the Model 3 and Model I. It will control everyday operations, including camera display music, screen rendering for the autopilot, and communication for third-party applications. A low-power x86-64 processor, with less capability and fluidity than the Ryzen APU, is the Intel Atom A3950 CPU. It is demanding programs like the web browser and navigation system load more quickly. Tesla Model's Wi-Fi rates for the infotainment system are substantially faster. Tesla influencer Jorn Nylon got both a new and an old Tesla Model 3 thanks to AMD RZA. I saw that the new Model 3 had significantly faster video app loading times with smoother video playback. The YouTube app took a long time to load on the old car with Intel Atom, and when it did, frames were skipped and the movies were generally choppy. Elon Musk has bragged about the new GPU system's 10 teraflops of gaming capacity, claiming that owners of these new cars will be able to play games like Cyberpunk 2077 and The Witcher 3 without experiencing any lag. However, this will be. Before we begin, please press the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like it if you did. Instead of 626 kilometers per charge, the new Model 3's range is now 602 kilometers, 22 kilometers less than the older one. This is because the Rise requires more power than the Intel Atom to enhance its computational power. Although it may seem like a small trade-off for a cutting-edge entertainment system, the modification necessitates updating range ratings, and purchasers of the new version must consent to the revised range before receiving their vehicles. Even while this is just one of several measures Tesla is taking to turn its cars into mobile computers. Many questioned if the autos needed such a transformation. It's difficult to imagine someone wanting to sit in their car and play expensive video games. While Model 3 appeared to have a shorter range, others claimed that Model 3's capacity was boosted by 34 kilometers or 7.1%, perhaps due to its larger battery pack handling the shortfall. Despite its partnership with AMD, Tesla remains one of the many businesses impacted by the worldwide chip shortage. Semiconductor chips have become a rare commodity in the market due to the rise of competition and the rising demand for electric vehicles, which has harmed Tesla. Elon must take heed that the chip supply is increasingly influencing our output. We cannot predict how long this will endure because it is not within our control. Instead of 12-week gaps, the time between placing an order and receiving semiconductor chips is between 18 weeks and 6 months. That was the situation before. However, the business is sure that it will be able to produce 50% more cars than it did the previous year. According to Elon Musk, the issue with the worldwide chip shortage will prevent Tesla from delivering any new models in 2022, and the eagerly awaited Cybertruck will be delayed even though it was supposed to be the last model to go on sale. Fewer automobiles would be provided to customers if the manufacturer concentrated on creating new models, as their attention and resources would be directed toward making the new model. Musk noted that to maintain manufacturing, a tremendous amount of work had to be put into sourcing new chips, wiring new firmware, integrating with the vehicle, and testing. However, Tesla has done better than most automakers, thanks to its collaboration with AMD and its capacity to self-produce most of its requirements. For example, the business only updates its hardware when necessary, and its software receives frequent updates thanks to its free over-the-year software update feature. The company has even gone so far as to make deliveries without certain features and use alternative hardware and software to get the most out of the available chips. The corporation is doing better than others with chip scarcity because of its internal focus on vertical integration and software. Engineers are also in charge of coming up with a solution. Due to the chip shortage, Tesla changed course and started using microcontrollers rather than semiconductors in their cars. To combat the lack of semiconductors, the company's electrical and firmware engineering teams are inventing and certifying 19 different controllers, rather than building the new controllers solely out of silicon, the preferred material for semiconductor. Silicon carbide, a novel material technology pursued by Tesla, is more resilient and energy efficient than conventional silicon, partly because of its thermal conductivity. This is a more practical and affordable solution for the corporation than developing its semiconductor fabrication facilities. It could take up to $9 billion and 12 to 18 months to address the shortage, which is not ideal. Though they are constructing their new chips using AMD's current technology, which could help them create the microcontrollers more quickly, Tesla might not be able to do it alone. Do you believe the new processing chip justifies the range reduction? Will Tesla survive the current worldwide chip scarcity successfully? That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.